Thank you for choosing CCFm this Monday morning. My name's Jonathan Haller. With me in the studio is Rachel Govender, and it is such an honor and a privilege for us to welcome via StreamYard to Dr. Hendrik Botha from Boston City campus. Good morning.
Good morning, and morning to all the listeners on this bright and sunny Western Cape day.
It really is a beautiful one. Thank you so much. We're talking about a very important thing. It's called future-proofing your career choices. And of course, at this time of the year, many school leavers will face that big decision and that question of what direction to take, what career direction to take. And of course, with technology advancements and changes that are taking place so rapidly, one needs to ask the question about a sustainable future. For example, the printing industry. The massive things have changed because now we get things via email and so forth and so on. But joining us now from Boston City campus is Dr. Hendrik Botha. Can you give us some insights into what is currently happening in South Africa's workspace with different industries in terms of hiring activity, please?
So, a quick macro trend. Over the past decade and for the next decade, for the foreseeable future, there's a definite demand for qualified graduates or for graduates. And that's just because of this phenomenal push that the knowledge economy has done, where the knowledge economy demands, even at entry levels, graduates, individuals who have studied because of the competitiveness, the drive for more productivity. And that shows it up clearly when you look at the unemployment rates. The general unemployment rate being atrocious as it is in the 30 percentile, whereas for graduates, it's only at 10%, 10 odd percent. So there's a clear demand. The industries or the sectors or the type of jobs that's in demand and that continues to be in demand. And that demand isn't only from South African firms, it's international firms recruiting South Africans to work remotely, also as an example. Those are in accounting, which is the building block for the entire economy, and all forms of accounting, whether payroll clerks, whether chartered accountants at the top end, whether cost and management accountants, procurement accountants, you name it. In accounting, there's a big demand, and that will continue to grow as it has been because it's such a stable element and enabler in the economy. And then in IT, of course, there is the whole spectrum. Data warehousing, data managers, data analysts, systems programmers, web designers, end user interface developers, you name it. In the IT sector, there continues to be a drive as all businesses and all economies are going more digital, are becoming more productive, and the manner in which we organized ourselves. And then, of course, on the other trend, there's a good demand around management, junior management, middle management, supervisory management, and senior management. And whether that's also on the sales departments, there's demand, office administrators, there's demand. So that is a broad, I think, macro and micro view.
That's incredible. And while many school leavers may want to get certain courses, Dr. Hendrik, the current marks may not provide enough points, though. So what are the options for school leavers, and how can they remain relevant without a university pass or enough points?
I'm really delighted you raised this matter because I honestly don't foresee any reason for anybody in that scenario to be despondent. But by way of happenstance, I myself was at 16 in this scenario. And particularly at Boston City campus, we've seen this trend of school leavers who didn't make the pass, of school leavers who don't have adequate results to enter bachelor's degrees. And there are many pathways for them to ultimately still realize their aspirations. So there's a range of qualifications that we offer, but that is available in South Africa for non-bachelor's degree passes to enter formal education and training and to upskill from there. So, for example, higher certificates serve that function. It's a one-year qualification. It comes in all sorts of forms and shapes to address various demands and needs, from accounting to logistics to web development, You name the fields: business management, digital marketers, which is a first stepping stone into tertiary, into post-school education training. And then if you want to opt to jump straight into the job market, you can, because you have a leg up. Or alternatively, you can use that vehicle to then access a diploma or a degree studies. So there are many, many routes, and there are many, many possibilities available. But to access this, I think, is the key. And I think this is where the majority of school leavers make a fundamental error or a fundamental mistake. They underestimate the power of career planning, and they underestimate the availability of free services to assist them in mapping their abilities and skills and desires with occupations and job prospects that are in demand, or that showing trends that are in demand. Those free services are available at the majority of public institutions. But at Boston City campus, we also offer a free career campus advice. So you can visit us online, or you can come walk into one of our support centers with no obligation, that we can assist in mapping those abilities and skills with future intentions.
That is fantastic, Dr. Hendrik Botha. It's been so good chatting to you, and I think that's basically where we can leave it, because you've given us great advice, some handy tips, but the most important thing is to get professional advice about a career path, not just what's going to bring money, but what's going to be good for you. You know, that is so, so important, to find those two things and put them together. Dr. Hendrik Botha from Boston City campus, such an honor to chat to you this morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for helping us. Where can people go online to find out more about Boston City campus?
www.boston.ac.za.
As easy as that, boston.ac.za. Dr. Hendrik Botha joining us via StreamYard this morning. Thank you for your time, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you. Blessed day to you as well.
Blessed day.